Hi, and welcome to another video that accelerates you into higher elegance, not just for you as an artist, but this also applies to investors. Epic and OnlyFans dominate not only their market, but also the fan base in respect to how greatly they please both the content providers and the fans. Why is all of this so important to Event Horizon Studios? Because we will go beyond replicating the business model of Epic and OnlyFans, and we'll add the power of story and the art of filmmaking to every project. The famous actors give us an immediate fan base, so think of them as the sub-themes in our new metaverse land. Now, let's find out why Epic and OnlyFans are the perfect examples to build off of. In a few minutes, you'll absorb raw information that you quickly evolve into higher intelligence and deductive reasoning that you ultimately arrange in your decision-making from your perspective, and it comes off at a higher state of elegance. Then, when you are ready to go forward with that vision of elegance, that means that you will go forward with your qualia avatar, and that makes it like parallax view. Got it? Well, probably not. It's a lot of scientific mumbo jumbo, but sure you do, even if you don't know it yet. So let your journey begin. You will be amazed by how much these two entertainment destinations have in common. And now that you're getting more experience turning intelligence into elegance, it will mean something special to you. First thing is, they both rely on the same global demographic of mostly men. Epic has a global audience, while OnlyFans has 65% in the United States, 16% in the UK, and 17% around the world. When content creators for OnlyFans organized events, it looked like the same as game player events, such as their playoffs and the other game player supported events. OnlyFans started in 2014, and in that same year, Epic Games released Fortnite and also had the Ultimate Games event that catapulted them above the competition. In 2023, both earned close to the same gross. Epic had grossed $6.2 billion by that time, and OnlyFans had grossed $6.3 billion. Both have earned almost the same amount over the years. Epic $18 billion and OnlyFans $20 billion. So I guess flirting still beats gaming. Microtransactions were maximized by both companies, giving creators extra percentages at OnlyFans. That's how the music industry made rappers suddenly worth $200 million, and how our studio will give a percentage of all gross revenue streams to the actors, writers, and directors for the first time in Hollywood history. Now, Fortnite got Ariana Grande to play a concert within their game for $25 million, and our model will inspire actors to be in our metaverse based off of the same thing. Our metaverse will look like OnlyFans if you go to the left, and Fortnite if you go to the right. In the middle is consumerism. Both of those companies have about 300 million users, and the key to keeping them is they encourage fans and content providers to build their own reality, which allows for massive expansion with the results in greater revenue. People get into what they're building. This coupled with the rewards for staying online with a content creator, and this prevented the dreaded thing they call churn in games and in OnlyFans and in Epic. For Epic, they rewarded on a tiered play-to-gain system. They both avoid the high cost of the iOS App Store by making their website a known destination with downloadables and microtransactions kept under their vertical business model, which is in fact close to the full dynamic that I've designed for our studio. All our microtransactions will use the same interoperable token, no matter what film, game, experience, or celebrity brought you to play to Hollywood in the first place. And that's going to bring you to the metaverses. Beauty, sex, brawn, and community building show up. OnlyFans features more emphasis on beauty and sex, but doesn't yet have a gaming platform. They're considering it with AI now. They might do that someday. Well, who knows? They're pretty smart. But they have something akin to gaming if you consider private video. Then OnlyFans get into partnership with companies creating the hardware for better experiences. What Epic did was get into partnerships with top music artists like Ariana Grande and others, and actors like Keanu Reeves in John Wick. This pulled in new users that never would have gone to Fortnite in the first place. All right, now this gets exciting. The biggest agency in the world is in Switzerland. It represents over 1 million influencers. OnlyFans is urging entrepreneurs to open up agencies that organize studios and equipment, much like modeling studios did in New York, Paris, and Hollywood. Epic features somewhat sexy characters too, and new generations of avatars will increase this and will allow for the fortune made by SimCity, which allowed people to look sexy if they wanted to when they explored, and that made content creators a fortune. OnlyFans makes $649 million profit without increasing creators and fans. They increase by creating new features and more involvement, which is the plan that I have designed for my Qualia avatar. So we're in good standing. To be complete, we can't leave out AI. OnlyFans can earn more with AI content creators and interaction, while Epic Games will actually lose money if AI avatars play games. The reason lies in why gamers play and what is important to them. Take away human traits and players lose interest and call it a betrayal of their values. I would not want AI in my films. Here is where OnlyFans pulls ahead of Epic Games. And really, my goal is to keep increasing Epic's appeal through our Qualia avatar crossovers, but that will come up in another video. Let's look at some numbers and some methods. OnlyFans now rewards users with bonuses and gifts if they stay on the platform longer, which prevents churn of fans going to other platforms, which is great. Top earners of OnlyFans make over $1 million a year and up to $7 million a year and employ teams of people when they get this big. 50% of all content is not sexual, including Martha Stewart and many Olympians or professional athletes. They give originators 80% of all revenue, and their generosity pays off. This is a lesson for Apple and their App Store. Over the years, creators made $15 billion. By comparison, the NFL made about $7.6 billion, and YouTube paid out $10 billion and kept $12 billion. So obviously, OnlyFans and Epic are far ahead. These two companies are examples of what can be realized if you form a dynamic that is unique and unassailable, which I have done. The driving force of my Event Horizon metaverse will follow the Epic and OnlyFans model. This dynamic will do more than save Hollywood. It will save the arts that reveal the secrets to the universe, and you are the most important aspect of it. It will run on the same engine as the Epic Unreal 5. This sort of a platform engine has to be integrated into each film or TV show from the start, much like CGI now is everyday occurrence, with the script, contracts, actors, and shooting schedule coordinating the same deal points for future revenue. This is something the current legacy Hollywood entertainment industry simply cannot do retroactively. The deals are too complex. This means it will take years for competition to join us as king of the mountain of entertainment in this form. And it will have events and crossovers like Epic. Production schedules will change so that A-list actors can interact with fans during the process of shooting, and this can only be possible if this is worked into the script and all original contents from the start. Studios now are too greedy for it. We're the only one that's going to do it. We're going to get every A-list actor we want. The driving force of Event Horizon is the avatar. The avatar is the user's heart and soul, which drives passions from Qualia experiences and makes everything more rewarding. The interoperable token, chip you can take to different casinos, and constant rewards for exploring are both financial, and they build character and confidence with the participants and players. This prevents churn. They always want to improve themselves. You are what Event Horizon makes the most valuable asset in the metaverse. You're on your way to your highest form of elegance already. I'll translate that for investors. It is very reasonable to predict all many major studios that we create under our major studio will earn over $3 billion and up to $11 billion in the first 3 years. This could only be possible if the founder, me, accumulated over 3 years worth of films and TV shows, which I did. Each many major studios' films would be featured inside the Event Horizon metaverse, and because the new films keep coming out, this prevents, again, the dreaded churn. The revenue model must be added into the normal production schedule and should be understood in the original screenplay. The actors are free to create their own innovations to make interactions with fans more real and meaningful. This is going to be great. They're going to be talking about their own Qualia experience while they're acting out a character that's not like them. Our proprietary way of tracking interactions with the actors will be just like when Death Row Records began sharing a percentage out of every dollar with rappers. They suddenly became worth hundreds of millions of dollars. It requires a film studio with the vision to want it and the generosity to reward the artists. And I am the only one that can deliver this, what we will call the future of entertainment. The The two biggest nations in gaming are the United States and China. When I was in Beijing, I met the man that runs one of their biggest game companies. I asked them where I should shop, and they told me to go to the Beijing World Mall and go to a store called Shanghai Tang. Shanghai Tang was one of China's first clothing brands to go for the international markets, and the quality was outstanding. The first shirt I wore is an example of what they would do, and this is so well made, it's about 15 years old. I went from the store to the Shanghai Tang Cafe, and that cafe was a work of art in itself. In Hong Kong, in my meetings there, I asked them where I should shop, and they say, oh, you've got to go to the K11 malls, because every mall was built around works of art. And I bought this shirt I'm wearing now. It's made by Sipo and Box, incredibly high quality silk with original art and sequins called Chipua. It's 15 years old maybe, worn dozens of times, and as good as the day I bought it. China's expansion into film and fashion delivered the greatest financial investment in Hollywood, and without that money in the industry, it would have collapsed before 2000. These shirts symbolize to me the desire that humans have to create something elegant out of nothing but a vision, and I'm proud to wear it now. I love wearing it, and I always get compliments on it when I go out. You want to attach meaning to certain things that are anchors, because this will reflect your qualia, and then you can add it to your avatar. This is all part of the fun. I'm looking forward to you getting a chance to look at your own clothes and decide, hey, this means something to me. See you in the metaverse.